You have been able to build a personal brand that is powerful brand, bro. A powerful brand. My people in my network, it's rare that I run across somebody who doesn't know who you are. They love you, bro. They love you. So how hey, and I know you love them. That's why they love you. So I have a question for you. If you were to break down a framework of how you grew your personal brand, this is maybe a tough question. Maybe it's not. How you grew your personal brand in a basic framework of actionables, what would you say? What would your answer be?
So number one, and this works regardless of your niche, whether you're in the fitness space, whether you're a doctor, whether you're selling life insurance, you're a realtor, whatever the fuck it is, right? This is how the algorithm works, okay? The algorithm rewards content that gets a lot of shares, okay? And the algorithm, the platforms out there want to keep the users on the platform because that's how they make money. And so how do they keep the users on the platform? They show viral content, okay? And so think about this, guys. 4.8 billion people use social media. And so how do you win the game with the content? You put out content and you approach every piece of content is with the number of shares. Is this post good enough for someone, if I was watching, to share it on their story or to share it with a friend or to share it with a family member? If it's not, then you need to go back to the drawing board and you need to come up with another version of that content before you put it out. And if that's not good enough, then go back and redo it and come up with another version because that's how you win the game. If you look at all of my content, I drive a lot of shares. I'm getting 100,000 shares, sometimes 150,000 shares every single 30 days just on Instagram alone. Okay. And that's how you
Amazing.
fucking grow the thing. Right. And so whether you're a musician or in the fitness space, you're a doctor or you're a real estate investor trying to raise money, like you need to approach every piece of content with the number of shares. And if you think about it, it makes sense because people that are sharing content means that they're gaining a lot of value from it. Okay. And so I'm gonna give a couple quick pointers that are working very well for me right now is Twitter posting is really big, right? So right now in the morning, when I put out a piece of content, I know people are busy driving their kids to school. They're busy going to the gym in the morning. They're busy trying to rush off to the office. People don't have the attention span to watch a 60-second TikTok or a 45-second Instagram reel. But hey, if I put out a Twitter post in the morning, people can read a 4-second Twitter post. And if you put something that's motivational, inspirational, they can share that to their story. And it makes them look good as well. They receive social capital by putting it out in their story because now it makes them look good too. And they're providing value to their audience. And oh, by the way, they're sharing it. And now more people see it on their story and then they share it to their story. And that's how you grow. And so that's working really well for me right now is posting Twitter posts in the morning. You can literally post on Twitter and you can copy and paste it, put it out on Threads. And then literally you can screenshot it and put it out as an Instagram reel. So 3 platforms it takes 5 minutes to come up with. It's the quickest, easiest, dirtiest way to put out a piece of content. And you don't even need a fucking camera. I'm like, guys, you don't even need a fucking camera. And so that's working very well for me. But I would say to answer your question, Tyler, if you love real estate investing, passive income, and tax benefits, but don't have the time, my company, Somers Capital, is buying boutique hotels right now. We source the deals, we renovate the properties, and we even handle all the day-to-day management, making it truly hands-off for our investors. If you want to learn more to see if we can help you, visit summerscapital.com/invest to book a call with our team. Again, that's summerscapital.com/invest. Now back to the show. Get clear on the direction that you're going, and you just got to put in the fucking reps. This game is about the reps. It's about the at bats. Go post every single day for 90 days because you don't know what you don't know. And then look back at your 90 days of content and see what did good, see what didn't do good, and just put yourself out there. Be authentic. Tell your story. Be genuine. The more authentic I am, the more I grow on social media. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be cookie cutter and buttoned up and feel like, hey, I got to put a fucking suit and tie on and be fake to fucking put myself out there on social media. People will read right through that. Be authentic. Those that are authentic win the game.
Fuck. Master class in a freaking 2-minute. Yeah, and those of you probably can't see me on camera. I'm just realizing you can't see me on camera on the YouTube. It's probably cutting back and forth. I'm taking notes over here because these, and I've done it multiple times on the call because I don't ask questions blindly. I know what questions I want to come in here and ask, and I've seen you do what you've done on social, and it's like that's a recipe for success, dude. It's incredible. That's incredible. I love that. Thank you for sharing that, bro. I want to once again respectful. My last. How can people get a hold of you? What should they give them? how do they get, everyone on here is already freaking Google, if they don't follow you already, but they probably already do for shit's sakes. But how do they get a hold of you? What would you, tell them your info.
Well, first of all, I appreciate you having me on, Tyler. I'm a big fan. If you guys want to get a hold of me, everything is on Instagram at Rich_Somers, podcast, The Rich Somers Report. And if you like the content stuff, you want to learn more about the content stuff, I got a content mastermind called the 7-Figure Creator, working with 60 business owners. What's working, not working with the algorithms. I bring on big name guest speakers like Ryan Pineda, Pace Morby, Mikey Taylor, and we talk all things content, personal branding, podcasting, all that good stuff. You can go to the7figurecreator.com. It's the number 7. And if you like the hotel stuff and you're like, hey, I'm looking for that next thing in real estate investing. Maybe you're buying short-term rentals and you're like, dude, I'm ready to buy a boutique hotel or want to learn more about it. I got a community with about 70 boutique hotel investors, 41 hotels owned, 8 hotels currently under contract, partnership opportunities, big name players in this space doing live deals. These are action takers. So if you're just like, hey, I want to put one foot in the water and dip my toes in, this is not going to be for you. But if you're like, hey, I'm ready to be in a room full of winners, I'm ready to fucking win the game, I'm ready to buy some hotels and be around action takers, hotelinvesting.com.
So good, dude. And hey, Eric Chatterton, one of my dudes, I know he's been on your podcast too. He's part of your content mastermind, and honestly, I'm so glad you mentioned it because I forgot I'm going to join that shit. He told me, he's like, how are you not in here? He's pulling so much value. His social has blown up from that shit, bro. I don't know if you've watched his numbers. It's been great for him.
Bethany LaFlamme's in there too. I know she does your SEC stuff. She's in there as well. Yep. Eric Chatterton's a fucking dog. I love him. He was actually just out here for a retreat in San Diego. I got to meet Eric's wife. Yeah. We were hanging out, dude, talking shop. Love Eric. I'm a big fan. And Tyler, we got to get you in, bro. What are we waiting for?
I'm in. No, I just honestly, send me the link. I'm ready to go. I literally forgot until you mentioned. I was like, shit, I got to join that thing.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the link right now.
Listen, Rich, thank you so much for taking the time to be on, for spitting wisdom. I literally am so pumped to go back and rewatch and take notes because I've run out of note-taking paper on my card here. You crushed, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'll put all your contact links, everything in the show notes. And everybody else out there, listen, go share this episode. Go follow Rich. Join the mastermind. Join the things that he's doing. And live always with aloha. Peace.